plot hooks and stuff like that, sometimes I feel like quite hard to make it, and don't feel like it's like there is an adventure, come here, instead of being like more subtle, or not, but
I mean, feel free to steal from TV shows, books, and games and stuff. Um, as long as it's sufficiently obscure or you change it a little bit, players usually don't notice,
risking
and if they
it.
do, they don't really care.
And honestly, you
Yeah.
can also take your open world where you've kind of designed things, and if you're looking for little things to happen, take one shots and use them as frameworks that just drop
Mm.
into your world.
Yep.
Because they have nice little contained stories that don't necessarily have to tie into anything else or could be part of a bigger story you're looking to build.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. 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 Cool.
I'm working on this thing
If
for.
it's like the start of a campaign or adventure, you could always start them in the middle of it instead of having that sort of awkward first half an hour where you're like, you're all in the tavern, what do you guys want to do? And it's just them trying to figure out
Yeah.
where the adventure is. You could thrust the adventure upon them.
I've seen.
You know,
Okay. Yeah. A few days ago I started watching Matt Coville, and I think one of his videos he was talking about like maybe the best thing is like, okay, you are going to hunt some goblins or something like that. So it's like, oh, okay, I know what I'm doing or stuff like that, and it's like, okay, maybe that's really forward.
I've seen. I've seen. Mark Sherlock Humes has an interesting way of starting his campaigns. So his first campaign literally starts with the party are just various, mercenary and adventurer types that have all been hired for the same job, which was it was just and I think it's the same as Lost Mines of Phandelver's opening, which is literally just get this cart to Talus Fall. Just get it there. Make sure that it does not die. And it starts right in the middle. It's just like you've been traveling with each other for 2 days, and then, boom, you wake up in a shitstorm. Go. That was the first one. It was like they'd been kidnapped by a Gulthias tree spriggan or some shit like that. Like a dryad infested with Gulthias tree. And the second one was you're all on airship on your way to the Sky City of Gusthaven. You have your own reasons for doing so, and pirates attack it. The ship is falling. You have like 12 seconds. Go. And those were both fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
one way I started an adventure, I had to get them to this island. The island was called Arkenmore, and it was kind of like Curse of Strahd, where once you enter the mists, you can't leave. It was kind of like this, but for this island, where if you tried to leave like by a boat, you would end up shipwrecking on the opposite side of the island, sort of thing.
Oh yeah, I really screwed this thing up. Fuck.
I started.
And so I had like 4 ways to get the players. If I could get the players onto a boat, then I could get them to the island. So I had like 4 ways of getting them to a boat.
Cool. Just
There
get
was
into the boat.
No, I'm starting a
the
business.
adventure started with they were in the village. I can't remember exactly what was going on, but suddenly Goliaths and Dragonborn started attacking the village.
Wow,
And
group to work together.
It was a matter of they could. If there was too many to actually beat them, it was more they just had to get away with some little fights mixed in. I think 2 of the players ended up getting captured, and put onto a slave ship. And that was how I hooked the first two of them. Then the others got away, and they went. That was also how I set up the big bad. Was it was one Dragonborn called I think his name was Caladan,
Caladon.
and he
Paladin the Paladin.
he ended up rounding up a bunch of the villagers and started executing them in the town square while the players could watch while they were hiding.
Oh shit.
And
That's so cool.
And he was also part of one of the other players' backstories, where, like, in their backstory, he had attacked one of their villages as well. They managed to get to another town. It was a port town, a port city. The one way there was some pirates, and it was like a drug den. They were trying to get people high, and then when they passed out, or too inebriated to fight back, they would basically round them up and throw them onto the ship. And I managed to get a couple of people that way.
That's pretty smart, actually. Oh, look at these drug sailors staggering their way about. Oh, come on, man. We'll get you home. We'll get you home on time. We'll get you there before your shore leave's done. You know, I'm first lieutenant with the military. Let's go. Look at my badge. No, it's not.
Okay.
Aluminum foil.
And there was like a navy ship that were recruiting, so that was another option. And then the other one was, I think they were, it was a merchant vessel that was headed further north, which was where some of the other players wanted to go.
Yeah. Okay, so we're getting arrested outside of a Walmart, apparently. A single-man Walmart.
No,
What?
we
what was
end
that?
that.
That was resolved.
Oh, yeah! It's been like 2 weeks or 3 weeks. My brain is breaking.
Last time we ended up leaving the town and headed off to the next place on the map.
Yeah. So, sorry guys, I'm having to restart over because it did not line up at all. I don't know why. I did this. I even went back and redid the one that I was like, oh, I messed this up 30 by 30, but I think I got the wrong ones. I don't know. All right. Bottom left. Sorry, it's taking longer than I had intended.
No worries, man. Cool.
I have
What?
a package coming today, so if I randomly disappear, I'm collecting that.
Alan, no. Oh, sorry, I was.
All right, 30 by 30.
Sorry guys, I gotta get a box.
Yeah.
Hey, boxes are important.
Just blinks out of existence. I believe he is dead.
He's banished. Oh man, that's another spell that I want to have. Banishment.
It's a great spell.
Like,
So,
good.
while I'm finishing this up,
Broken.
was there anything anybody needed to do in town on your way out of town?
I think we did all of that.
Okay, I couldn't remember. Left mid.
Cobalt
Sorry.
equals dumb is still in my notes.
Huh?
Cobalt equals dumb is still in my notes.
Cobalt equals dumb.
Yep, I just have that there. Cobalt equals dumb.
What did kobolds ever do to you?
They were very,
The
very,
fort.
very dull-witted when we were trying to help them set up the defenses.
Oh, well, I mean, you know. super nice, but no one said they were the brightest crayons in the box.
Yeah. That's true.
So, I have a question for the party. I'm the only one who can heal?
Currently, yes.
Oh no.
Yes, I think so.
I can make poison that's light
Oh.
healing, but in reverse.
Like healing, but in reverse.
I can make healing potions if I get the ingredients.
I
Don't worry,
think
I'm the only one who ever gets hit, so just keep me alive.
So just to be aware, I have healing word because I feel it's more uh, because it's a bonus action. I can do other stuff.
It's
So yeah, not gonna to be as potent.
it's good
That's always
for
bad.
it's good for getting people up. Healing word. It's not really what you want to use to keep someone in the fight, though.
Yeah, but that's why I have like other things to protect people from getting weakened.
Okay.
I may have. Didn't I multi-class with
Oh,
this
that's right. You're
character,
a
an
cleric
artificer?
Alchemist
I
art.
think I have cure wounds.
That's useful.
Hey, that's
You
awesome.
What you do is Alchemist Artificer with the Alchemist feat, get the experimental elixir thing, where it's like a random thing, but you can use the Alchemist feat, which lets you just smell the potion and know what it does before someone drinks it. So you just make them until you have like a couple healing potions. And when you want to heal someone on your turn, bonus action, healing word, which adds twice your spellcasting modifier because you also get that feature that adds your spellcasting modifier to it again. And then you also give them the experimental elixir for healing as your action, because that's not a spell, and you can do that. And, yeah.
Wait, what's adding your spell modifier?
If you're an alchemist artificer, your spells and potions add your spellcasting modifier to their healing. And if you're using Cure Wounds or Healing Word, that already adds it, so it adds it again.
Gotcha.
So
I took Kaboom.
Kaboom.
Got the boom.
What, that homebrew explosion spell? Or
No, the cannon.
oh, artillerist, yeah.
Although it does have a healing, I can call it healing cannon.
I,
Temporary hand point cannon.
Woo!
Although, question, I need to go back and read it. Does it heal everything in the radius or just allies?
Oh, it's just 10 hit points.
Total?
Sparring leader.
I think it's just.
It's not regain hit points, it's temp HP.
I know, but there isn't an option to.
Each creature
There
of
isn't a
your
checkbox
choice.
option for that.
Oh, that's right, I forgot, it's these sheets. I hate these sheets. I will complain about that until the day I die. Forever!
We can tell.
Okay.
Yeah, I know you don't care. You don't have to care. This is for me.
Oh, I know why how I went wrong now.
I mean, you
Because-
can hate whatever sheets you want. I like these sheets.
Uh-huh. Meanwhile, checkboxes and all that you can't fiddle with.
Oh, because my last row isn't a full 30, that's why I was so jacked up. Because I just did 30 by 30, and it's not 30, it's only 23. So since it's only 23... Alright, so 23 by 30. Check. That's where I went wrong. Alright. 1, 2, 3, yes. 1, 2, 3. All right. Left mid. Bottom mid.
Be an interesting way for like an adventure that starts where you don't have your gear. Is like you're all at a party. It's literally just you're all people at a party. You're wearing your party clothes. You don't have adventuring gear on you. And then there's a wild magic surge because some dumbass who was drunk decided he was gonna mess with shit. Now you're on the other end of the planet. Have fun!
The Rusk appeared.
Seemed like the a different way of doing the. You wake up in a cell.
Yeah, exactly. That's the point.
Has anyone here played Kingdoms of Amalur?
If not.
Played what?
Kingdoms of Amalur.
No.
Alright. So, at the start of that game, you are dead. And you get resurrected in this enormous pile of rotting corpses in this thing called the Well of Souls. And you're like the first person who's been successfully resurrected using this machine.
How do I
And
recognize
the
this?
entire first, I don't know, half an hour of the game is you escaping the Well of Souls as this other group is trying to break in and destroy it, and they're blowing it up with all these explosives, and you're getting attacked by them, and they have like these war trolls that they're using as well. And I wanted to start a campaign kind of like that, but I never got around to it.
Hmm. There could be.
Almost done for real this time, guys.
I was
I
late, but I still
apologize.
didn't miss anything.
Huh?
I was late, but I still didn't miss anything.
Yeah, I thought, well, like I told them, I've been working on this map all day and almost had it done. But I was like, oh, it's almost done. I can let me finish it and then go from there. But
But what was I saying?
actually, and I say that I'm almost done, but the sad reality is this is just one layer. It's not even the whole map.
Hmm.
But that's fine. While you guys are exploring this one, I can be downloading the others. Now that I know what I did wrong.
I'm having trouble to know what spell to take because the cleric's spell list is too good. I don't know what to do.
Boo-hoo.
I'm in that position where if I don't took the healing and support spells, I'm going to be a bad cleric. But I also want to use like, I don't know, like spirit guardians or guiding bolt or things like
I'm telling you right now.
those who damage.
Until the AoE healing spells become available to you, there's only two that you need: Cure Wounds.
I
and
have it
Healing Word.
one mass healing word.
You have Mass Healing Word. Then
Yeah, and aid.
What level did
Technically.
you want?
Sorry.
What level spell do you want to choose?
I don't know. We have until third, so all. For instance, I have an enhanced ability that would be really good, but in a really specific situation, as lesser restoration. But maybe spiritual weapon. I mean, it's good.
well, note enhanced ability just gives advantage, which can be done with help action.
Sorry?
Enhance ability just gives advantage, which can be done with held action. Just basic teamwork can fill that role. Meanwhile, Spiritual Weapon is one of the most overpowered spells in existence and should always be taken.
Beacon of Hope is pretty good.
It is.
Oh yeah, true. I didn't took it. And command. Would you take it or not?
Command's okay.
Yeah.
Low risk, decent reward. Because if it fails as a first level slot, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah. And
But
if
it
it's
also only, in best case scenarios, it tends to get you one round where they don't do anything useful, which is great.
You can also
True.
command throw, and then the fucking Oathbreaker, and like the orcish, conquest paladin of Grummish just fucking throws his sword to the other side of the map and has to fight with his bare hands.
Okay.
Can't smite without a weapon, bitch.
Okay. We're gonna call that done. There's one section that looks like I missed a block on, but that's fine. It works. It fucking works. For now. I will fucking fix it later if we need to come back to it. Okay. So, you guys ready? Sorry, I know I'm late to the party here.
Think we're ready.
Yeah, no worries, man.
All right. When we left off, you guys had claimed a small reward from the council in Thatchester for not quite resolving the issue, but bringing it to an issue to a point where it could be resolved. And had acquired a cart, some horses. Was it some horses or one horse? Does anybody remember?
Go by the size of the party, it's probably 2 horses, because it would be a larger cart.
I'm not sure.
I don't know. Let's see.
We'll say 2.
I'll say yeah. We'll say the pair of horses drawing the cart. So yeah, all right. Anyway, and you were making your way out of town north. The road to the next town is fairly long. So we're going to theater of mind and skip ahead a little bit. So you guys stop me if there's anything you guys hear or see that you want to investigate. But as you make your way north on the road out of Thatchester towards Rumble Hill, it's your typical country road. It's not heavily traveled. It's traveled enough though that it's well worn, pretty easy travel, well maintained. As you travel probably about 3 or 4 days to the north of the town, you come across a what's the best way to explain? Sorry, I have an image in my head here. It's not a heavily wooded area, but and the woods are fairly. I don't want to say it's not dead. It almost has that haunted, like, twisted forest sense to it. The trees are really gnarled, and look very hold on, let me see if I can find a image of kind of what I'm trying to describe here.
I can't remember what the. It's from Goosebumps. They were running through it. It was a forest. I don't know. Just type in spooky forest.
That's literally what I was doing.
Yeah, it'll pop up.
Oh man, we're gonna watch out for those lime hags.
Yeah, actually, yeah, okay,
God damn it.
yeah, the hags. Copy, paste in Discord here. Yeah, very much like this in Discord. As you're traveling down this road, let me get a perception check from probably Freaky and
Those. That's a three.
Jinx. Sorry.
I roll so many
Oh,
threes.
okay.
I think they're the most perceptive ones, aren't they?
It
I
doesn't
have
matter.
+7, so
You have a what?
+7.
You can roll. Yeah, go ahead and roll one too, Ophelia.
That's a 3 and a 4.
Wow. Is Leslie here?
She.
I know she's muted.
It's entirely possible she fell asleep.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm here. I'm
There you
booting
are.
up my computer.
Ah.
I'm here. I'm booting up my computer.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe you was just like, fuck it. I'm gonna go do something else.
I'm not feeling all that great because I had a vaccine.
Oh. Oh, so you sound like your voice right now. Like I noticed it earlier too. That you just kind of like, yeah.
Drink a glass of orange juice and give it a bit. You'll be better for it.
Well, I don't want to do that because it's 11 o'clock. I do want to go to sleep after.
Wait, orange juice keeps you up?
Yeah, it would be a ton of sugar.
Well, I mean, now would be a good time
Oh.
because you need to stay up for the session.
Okay.
Okay.
And plus, by the time we're done, I mean that'll give you a little bit of a crash too. Sugar, so you go right to sleep.
It's true.
There we are.
Perception, right?
Yeah.
So perception check. I'm waiting for the character sheet to come up.
Oh, good.
I'm sorry, I hadn't. I was kind of getting the impression we probably weren't playing, so I was just laying in bed listening.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good. I'm sorry it took so long for me to get this done.
No, I was kind of thinking we were going to call it, so I'm sorry I wouldn't. Okay.
Oh.
Here we go.
20. Oh my goodness, yes. So as you're going through these woods, Jinx, and you notice the nature of the trees. They've got that haunting feeling to them. But as you go, you notice in one of them a large basically a large spider sack with a human face sticking out of it. Like
Okay.
like if it like it's been a human that was caught by a spider and rolled into a sack.
I will alert everyone to what I see.
Okay.
I take that as a reason we should be on high alert.
Should we try to see if the spider is still here? Can you see the spider?
You at the moment do not see a spider.
Okay. I'm gonna to try to. I would like to try to go forward carefully and try to see if this person is still alive.
Okay. As you
I'll walk with Ophelia just to make sure any funny business happens. I'm there for her.
okay. As you approach, you do notice that the person is in that is in the web, the sack is still weakly struggling. They're just barely moving, like trying to at the last like legs of their strength get out of the.
I cast Cure Wounds
Okay.
and make like, hey, we're gonna to help you, but don't make too much noise just in case. Okay?
Okay.
I say to the person.
Uh, help me. Help me.
I'll pull out one of my hand axes and start trying to carefully cut around the stack and not injure the man.
Okay.
Thing.
I'm going to go ahead and cast one of my cannons, so I don't have to use it in action to do it.
Okay.
Stranger will ready.
And I'm going to make it a fire one.
Alrighty.
Oh.
All right. And Stranger was doing what?
Readies an arrow paralysis.
All right. After you take a few minutes, you're able to get the stranger out of the webbing, and it takes a few minutes for him to kind of regain his bearings, and it's kind of looking at you guys through obviously, strained eyesight at the moment. That feeling when you're really drained. How you got that blurry vision. I'm sure any of you have ever been really tired. You know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Really
I imagine
weak,
Leslie
really
can
sick.
relate right now.
Oh. So as he takes a minute and he gathers himself, he you guys look like you can handle yourself in a fight. The manor that I work at is just a ways down this road. It's been infested by all manner of spider. Uh, the others, I don't know. I don't know if they made it out or not.
We could start looking for them. Are you okay? Do you need food? Do you need something?
Uh, yeah, I'll take some food.
Some
I've been
flint.
I've been stuck for days.
Oh shit, man. That sucks. And I give him a ration.
And he scarfs it down as quick as he can. And because he scarfed it down so quick, actually ends up puking it back up because his stomach, wasn't ready for food after days of not eating.
Sir Quint,
Yeah, what is it?
you would have the most to lose from this detour. Do you believe it is worth taking?
Oh, how long? How big is the spread area that you lost your base in?
Say again?
I mean, how big is the wood? Does it seem like this is going on for leagues and leagues?
Well, yeah, the woods go on for ages. Probably 3 or 4 days travel to get out of the woods. But the manor is just a few hundred yards that away. And he points
Oh,
to the north.
sure. Yeah, we'll check it out.
Then yes, we will assist.
Thank you. Could I sit on your wagon for a chance?
Yes, sure.
Thank you. And he hobbles over and sits on the back of the wagon.
While we are traveling, can I talk to him and have a like an insight of him?
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Feel free. Have a conversation.
Yeah, like okay, something like about what he was doing, things to get to have a like a vibe about him.
Okay. Oh, well, the man I work for is a merchant that deals in silks. He he keeps a number of uh, breeds of spiders to produce the silk, and then harvests it. And something went wrong, and they started escaping from their uh, I don't want to call it, it's not a cage, but
Enclosure.
their enclosures. Yes, um, and then they started mutating and and just getting larger and larger and larger.
Oh, oh
With
shit.
this,
Sounds just grand.
with this, I am willing to say now, we are likely on the edge of a cataclysm. All of these extraplanar beings, the monsters, the spiders suddenly mutating. Something has broken loose and is seeping into the material plane.
If you say so. I don't know anything about all that stuff. Um, but yeah, if we'll head just that away to the north there, you should soon see the manor. And after a few minutes of travel, you do come. Well, I should have blocked that out. Um,
That's spooky.
you do you do come across a very large building. The front is right there, by the way.
Oh god, all the spider webs.
There's no spider webs.
No, it's. Oh, whoops.
I meant to block it all.
Yeah.
Uh,
No, it's sorry. I just saw so many of them stacked on top of each other. It's just.
yeah.
Also, which way's
You theater of mind. You see nothing.
I'm gonna
I'm looking for
refresh
the
because
front.
I'm not seeing anything.
I'm looking for the front. I'm looking at the part we're supposed to be looking at.
Where is the front? I missed the click. I didn't see the click.
That's not good. Can you draw like an X? Maybe that'll stay through the connectivity issues.
Oh, there we go.
X marks the front.
Oh, I'm not seeing it.
Me neither.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's because I put it on the wrong layer. I put it on the GM layer instead of the...
Sleepy
Ah.
GM today. Sleepy GM.
All right. Pay attention to the
Oh, there it is.
pagers.
Aha.
Hey.
Oh
Is
God.
Is the map really tiny for anyone else?
It might be.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shoot.
7 by 7.
Um,
Or it's bigger than that. Yeah, it's 7 by...
What is this?
Hold on.
Ants?
Why is this a
It's a really large manor, guys. Hold on,
It
I didn't
has to
realize.
be at least
I
3
didn't
times
realize.
bigger.
I didn't realize the scale was jacked up on it. Hold on, let me.
Is it like it's
So
like
is
the
this the world where warehouses are huge and manors are tiny?
It's a Granger house.
Did you know that halflings range between 2 and 3 feet tall? I didn't know that.
No, what now?
Like halflings, they range between 2 and 3 feet tall. I thought it was gnomes that were like that, and halflings were like between 3.5
I
and
thought
4.
halflings were 3 to 4.
I know, so did I. But
And gnomes
no.
are like 3.5 to 4.5.
It turns out I was wrong. I thought it was sort of that way too, whereas like halflings were 3 to 4, and gnomes were like 1.5 to 3. Or like gnomes were fucking
Oh.
tiny.
Oh, really? I thought the same.
No,
I would
halflings are the
never
smallest.
imagine a
Gnomes are
gnome
slightly bigger.
being taller.
Yeah, I always thought gnomes were just the tiniest of all.
Let me fix the scale on this guy.
Just a tiny dicky.
And then we have goblins. Goblins! Oh god. This is starting to reach the levels of that hill map from Curse of Strahd.
Oh wait, what?
That makes. I know that Alan is
Oh.
short for a gnome, and he's 3'2".
That is not right. What the fuck?
Take your time.
It is huge.
I don't see
Oh my
anything.
god. We went from a doll's house to almost as big as that general store.
Well, what is going on with this thing? Why is this not working? Why am I having such a fucking difficult time today, guys?
I don't know.
I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, how dare. You can hear how angry we are. So angry.
Can
How
you-
dare you have technical issues?
Yeah.
Can anybody see? I'm dragging and dropping, and stuff is not showing up. Anybody see?
Are you on the right layer?
Oh, holy shit! No, it's just really fucking tiny. Okay. Wow, it was not this small for me before. That's what she said. Yikes.
That's what she said. Bwah, 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 bwah.
She would be quite disappointed too.
Oh.
Why? Okay, Scott, what am I doing wrong? It is coming
I
in.
have no idea.
How do I? Okay. Settings,
Let's see this.
height, page is one. Or alright, scale is 1 grid. Is 5 foot. Check.
Have
Cell
you
width 70 by 70. Yes. What were you about to ask, Freaky?
have you like put the map on the thing and then right clicked on it and clicked fit to grid?
Fit to grid.
Yeah, it would be something like that, like match to grid or fit to grid.
I don't have that.
It would give you like the square selection tool and say
I
like
think it's
select,
in advanced.
yeah, select like this space by this space and
Mm.
the text. And...
No, even under fit, I don't have that. Let's see. Layer.
Well, Do you know what the what the dimensions of each piece is?
I mean, I know what they should be.
I will be back in a second.
Okay. Resize fit. Holy shit.
I mean, you could, because it was a 7x8 before, so you could set a horizontal 56 and a vertical 84, and then you could fit that to grid.
There we go. Now we're making some headway.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see this. Top right, bottom right.
Whoa.
Whoa!
Wow.
Well, that was the resize fit. What the fuck just happened?
You have a lot of squares.
A lot of squares?
Just lots of grid marks. Tiny.
I don't even see any grid marks. So
I'm just talking about the grid. If I zoom all the way out to see it, it's super tiny.
Are you definitely on the map player?
what? Yeah, on the map player. Yep.
Uh,
Now my map just disappeared. Everything altogether. Why? I don't understand what is going on with this.
try refreshing and see what it looks like, man.
There we go. It just showed back up. All right.
No, I still have this.
Resize. No. Why? Why is it going that fucking big? Now where'd it go? Okay. Anyway, let me hit refresh. See if it fixes this. I know it's not going to because it's something I'm doing wrong. Sorry, guys. Again, I thought I had it again.
It's okay.
No, I feel like I'm wasting your time right now.
Mm.
Oh yeah, I have 2 potions of healing. Forgot about that.
Okay, now let's see. Which side was this? This is. I don't know. All right, let's try this again. Let's start with top right. Check. Mid right. Check. Bottom right. Check.
But I'm gonna press this because I have no idea what this macro is for.
Neither does the macro, apparently.
That must be because I just deleted that spell. All right, so yeah,
Alright, does that
it's
look
just I deleted that spell.
more normal size to you guys, or is it
I only see one portion of the map.
Yeah.
yeah? I only have like the right side of it at the moment.
It's also still
There's
mostly
some
tiny.
stuff on the left that's tiny, and there's one on the right that looks like the staircase is 30 feet wide.
30? Okay, hold on. Now the
Oh.
staircase is intentionally large, because it's for moving product up and down the stairs. So that staircase is actually fairly large.
Also, good news.
Um,
Refresh the map, and it'll look less. Or no, wait. Never mind. Never mind. Well, it's more normal size though. It's still more normal size.
I
So,
just
yeah.
want to be clear that the room with the staircase is supposed to be like 100 feet wide.
yeah, it's large. It's very large.
Cool. I just wanted to make sure my scale was right.
Yeah. I mean this thing is bordering on.
So I have a tiny stuff that you're assembling on the left side that I can see, and then
Yeah.
a big section on the right side.
Okay, that sounds. Like it might be closer anyway. Whoa, no, that's wrong. Why is that off that bad? Oh wait, that's the one that was. Hold on, that was one grid off. Okay.
You've got some scaling differences there.
Yeah, I don't understand that. What? Wait, was this the?
That looks more appropriately scaled now, just not lined up.
Well, except it's not even. It's not right. Is that the wrong piece? Did I do the wrong upload? Oh, I see. Okay, hold on. That's why.
Oh, I'll be back.
Sorry, guys. I thought I had this ready, like earlier, or I thought I would have this ready in time earlier.
That's okay. Did we want to just pick it up for next time?
No, we'll still have we'll have plenty of it. It'll be ready. I mean, essentially it's ready. I mean, I just need to get this back together. Unless you really just are hinting at you'd
No,
like to
that's
call it for next time.
no, that's
Because you don't.
okay.
You sound like you don't feel well. So if you don't feel well,
No, that's okay. I'll play. I just didn't know if it would be easier for you versus to pick it up for next time.
no, we'll make it work.
Oh, how long do people have before we need to get going?
45 minutes, maybe an hour, because it's 11:30 here. Probably do an hour.
I'll say we usually do like another hour and a half, right?
We don't usually go
Well,
all
if
the
we're
way up
getting
to
ready
one,
to
but
walk
we can go
into-
all the way up to one.
Yeah, I was gonna say if we're getting ready to do a big battle, it might make sense to pick it up later.
All right. I mean, yeah. If you want to do that, we can come back to it next week. I apologize,
do you think
guys.
that's okay. Do you think we'd be able, I mean, do you think we'd make headway into it in 45 minutes to an hour?
Well, I mean, yes. Depending on what and where you
I
do
think
and how you go about it.
I think what Leslie is too nice to say is that she is very tired.
Well, that's what I was hinting at a minute ago. Like I think like
Yeah.
it sounds like she doesn't feel well to begin with. There we go. See, now that's right. Now if I can get this one over here to line up. Do you guys want to just come back to it next week? I'm okay with that. You're not gonna hurt. You're not gonna hurt my feelings if you say yes. That you want to come back to it next week. I feel bad for wasting you guys' time right now.
No, it wasn't a waste. No worries.
Except I can go either way, everybody. It doesn't matter. It just sounds like we probably will not finish the battle that we're getting ready to enter tonight, but that's okay.
I don't know, I think it would probably be better to wait until next week so that way. Because otherwise, we're gonna explore, you know, 2 rooms and stop and then start a week later, and, you know, it kind of makes the whole experience disjointed.
That makes sense. So yeah.
Why didn't that one line up right? All right, yeah, let's we'll call it and come back to it next week, guys. I apologize again. Why
No,
is this
that's
not lining
okay.
up?
That's alright, it's not your fault.
Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
it's
it kind
about
of is. It is my fault, but
shenanigans.
This is why I don't want to be a DM on Roll20 because all the technical stuff is so frustrating.
I wish
Yeah,
I wish that I could just like
same.
boom, here's the snapshot of the whole thing, uploaded in one shot, and be done with it.
Or just smack down a battle map on the table and say, pull out your minis.
Right. Yes. Yes. All right. We're all flying to the Leslie's next week, guys.
There you go. No, I can imagine how hard it is to try to do all this. I'm not frustrated at all. Please don't. I'm just, like I said, I'm just not feeling very well. And
Yeah. I'm sorry you don't feel well.
yeah, I mean, I know it's caused by the vaccine, but
By the vaccine. What vaccine did you get?
I had chicken pox when I was little.
Mm-hmm.
When I was younger, I'm in that generation, and so I'm just at the early first time they will insurance will pay for you to get the shingles shot. So I got it, and they said that it can make you have flu-like symptoms the night you
Yeah.
get it or the night after you get it. So I had the same thing happen with pneumonia vaccine, which I got back in February, and man, that knocked me on my ass.
Oh. All right. So
Hope to get better.
yeah. All right, guys. Let's we'll come back to this next week, and I promise it'll be ready by then. I just got to figure out this sizing issue.
Cool.
Okay.
See you.
Sorry, guys.
Bye. Talk to everybody next week.
I
See you
feel
next week.
really craptastic that I just wasted an hour and a half of everybody's life.
No, it was fun talking. I got to just lay in bed and talk gaming, which was fun. All right. Bye.
Bye.
And just so you know, Rez, on the scaling of where you're piecing stuff together, that's still like the stairway on the right's only 5 feet wide, 1 grid mark wide.
Is it?
Yeah.
So it's like you've got the section that you're piecing together is pretty small. It's like a mini map. And then you've got this one chunk over on the right that is huge, but seems to be the scale you want.
Wait, hold on. To me, it looks all the same size.
If you zoom way out and then go to the right,
Oh, yeah, I don't know what that piece is.
So just for grid comparison, though, talking about
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the scaling on this.
that staircase in the room on the right is 1 5x5 grid piece.
Yeah, it's supposed to. So, like that
pretty
stairwell, that stairwell is supposed to be large, in comparison.
I mean, a 5-foot wide stairwell is fairly wide.
Right, but this is supposed to be industrial for bringing up large quantities of product up and down.
Okay.
Like
I'm just trying to tell you what I see on the map, so it's not like
yeah,
I'm
to
not trying
kind of
criticize anything here.
yeah to put it into perspective, you see the circle in the room next to that.
Yep.
Each of those circles on that circle, actually are supposed to be individual teleportation circles. So
Okay.
there's actually supposed to be like 7 individual teleportation circles. A teleportation circle is a 10-foot circle.
Yeah. Right now on the scale that's showing up, they're like half of a 5-foot square.
Yeah.
yeah,
So
like right now that entire thing is a 10-foot circle pretty much.
right, and then and each of the circles on the points are supposed to be 10-foot circles.
Right.
Yeah.
So I just didn't know if what you were doing right now is like wasted effort if it's not set right, or if once you get it
Yeah,
right,
I'm gonna delete this and take it back to the drawing board on the scaling on this.
got it.
I don't know why it's not scaling anyway. But yeah, to put it into perspective on how large that stairwell is supposed to be, if you compare it to that circle to the left of
Yeah.
it,
It's
each
supposed
one
to
of
be
those.
30
I mean,
40
that's
feet wide.
well, yeah, even more than that because, like I said, each one of the circles on the points are 10 foot.
Yeah.
And there's 4 wide, so it's at least, and then plus spacing in between. That's like supposed to be approximately 100 foot. For the ideal that's in my head.
If you want Imras, like you could try sending me the pieces of a map, and I can try stitching them together in Photoshop and see if I can make the image an uploadable size.
Well, I'll tell you what. I will send you
More
this.
manageable.
I will try and send you the original file for the floor, and then
Hide your kids, strangers back on the prowl.
yeah, we called it, man. I'm having too many technical issues right now,
Ah, fuck.
and Leslie was not feeling well, so we're gonna pick it up next week.
And I made coffee.
And again, I apologize for wasting your time tonight.
Sad coffee sipping noises.
I heard that.
I made coffee.
I'm gonna take off.
Good night, Jake.
Good night. Talk to you guys
Alright,
next
see you
week.
later.
So
Ah. Well,
Let
oh
me-
god, this map is huge. Okay, this is definitely crossed into the fucking hill map from Curse of Strahd.
Well, this is a cross between a merchant's manor and his factory. So, yeah, it's large.
255 feet is the segment of the map.
Well, this is not even correct.
Yeah.
So,
Is the idea of just Stranger would be
What's
the
that?
only one who could get around the map at any feasible period of time. Oh, the Nikoloth. Love those things. They're fun.
sorry, I had to move you guys off the page to delete this page.
That's fine. Yeah, the Nikoloth. It was really fun to like fight the party with one of those in my game because they've got like the teleport and all that shit.
Can't delete the page you're currently on. Jesus fuck. I just want to delete the page, man. Just make it a blank page if I delete it. How freaking hard is that? No, I'm talking to the. Anyway, I'm starting to get a little bit aggravated with this thing today. Alright, so, Scott, I'm going to try real quick to send you the original file.
Mhm.
Well, goodbye, people of the stream.